Hi, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. I was going to do some baking in today's video, but went to every supermarket in town and there was no flour at all of any kind. So that plan scuppered. So instead, I thought we'd do another get to know me video. So in this get to know me, I thought we'd talk a bit about my interest in body modification. I'd always wanted tattoos since I was, I don't know, 10, 11 years old. My interest in piercings was brought on from work experience. One of the guys there had a load of piercings and I thought that looks really cool. I want that at some point. So I had my first piercing when I was 14 years old, I think. It was a stud in my left ear, which I then stretched to 10 millimeters while I was still at school. And then after school, stretched it up to 20 millimeters. I'd always sort of take it out, stretch it, take it out, stretch it. Probably not that good. Probably shouldn't have done that. After that, I begged my mum for another piercing, which she let me get when I was 15, which was upper cartilage. Had that done. Like I said, when I was 15, left school at 16. In the UK, 16 is the legal age that you're allowed to get pierced without parental consent. So turned 16 and went a bit mad with the piercings. Over the course of the years, I've had loads of piercings. I've had my lip done 3 times, had my septum pierced, had my eyebrow pierced. Never really anything on like that wasn't on the head and face. I've had this ear pierced, this lobe. I had that pierced with a large gauge needle. That was pierced straight away to 7 millimeters. Thinking about it, that was probably a really bad idea. I don't think it's really that good to get it done. Simply because when you stretch your lobes, you're supposed to really leave it 4 to 6 weeks between stretching. At least that's what I was told. So going from an unpierced lobe straight to 7 millimeters, not really that good. All in all, I've had 14 piercings done over the years. I didn't really keep them in for that long. I don't really know why. Just sort of got it done, healed. Don't know if I got bored of it and then took it out. I don't really know why. I regret doing it majority of the time, taking up piercings that I thought I would like. Thought I'd keep them in forever, and then just, I don't know, just got bored of it, I think. The one piercing that upset my mum the most was my septum piercing. I got the bus to Brighton, had it done, came home. Mum took one look at it and she said, "Ed, I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed." I think that hurts more than if she would have just said that she was upset. The disappointed part hurts. Like, you don't want to disappoint your parents or anybody in your life. And when you hear that, it cuts deep. Out of the 14 piercings I've had done, I've only got jewellery in 3 of them, which is my left lobe, my right lobe and my right teeth. And as for tattoos, I used to collect a tattoo magazine. I think it was called Total Tattoo. I had a subscription to it when I was in school. Every month the latest issue would get delivered and I'd look through it, I'd read it all, look at all the nice pictures of all these beautiful tattoos. And that is when I thought, that's it, I'm getting tattooed when I'm old enough. And I begged again my mum to get tattooed. And on my 18th birthday, she took me to this tattoo studio to get a koi carp tattooed on my leg. She was under the impression that I'd realised how much it hurt and not want another one. didn't really work. So after that first tattoo, I got the bug. I was like, this is awesome. I absolutely love this. Yeah, it hurts. I can't really deal with pain that well. I can only really sit and get tattooed for an hour and a half tops. I know someone, my mate, he spent 6 hours having the back of his leg tattooed on his calf. I couldn't do that. I would wimp out and I would just fold after 2 hours probably. I just can't do it. I just can't sit through it. A lot of people, when I tell them that, say to me, well, why did you keep getting tattooed? I can't really explain it. I just love it. I don't love the pain. I just love what comes from the pain. And I've got so many more ideas for tattoos already planned out in my head. It's just a case now of being patient and waiting for all this to blow over, and yeah, just get the tattoos that I really want. I think now that I'm a bit older, I would prefer to keep getting tattooed, but I don't think I would get any more piercings. I wasn't really self-conscious until a few years ago. I would walk around, well, with a spike in my lip, no problem. But now I think that would cause me a bit of anxiety going out. I was anxious enough putting this little fish on my earring, but I wouldn't feel comfortable going around with my lip pierced or any facial piercings. Can't explain it, just something that I feel. I feel more confident walking around with tattoos on show. Don't know why. I think tattoos just really boosted my confidence. It was the confidence boost that I needed. Some people might agree, some people might disagree. I don't know, I just would just rather still get tattooed. The majority of my family don't think they really like my tattoos. I didn't really think about them when I got them done. I don't know whether that was me being ignorant or just didn't really come into my mind that the older members of my family wouldn't like them. I apologise if that's the case, which I think it probably is. When I turn up to my mum's house with a new tattoo, it's always the look of disappointment in the eyes. My dad, I don't think he really minds, although he could really mind and he's not telling me. If there's one thing I'm realising, it's I've begged my mum far too much to let me alter my body. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to me rambling on there a little bit. Thank you for watching if you're still this far in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.